Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Rabin Roy. I am the digital media and communication worker at Center of Wellbeing, Training and Culture. Thank you so much to all of you for attending the community networking event organized by CWTC, supported by Community Fund and Greg's Foundation and project funding from Action Together. I'll just do the health and safety first.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Adam. Thank you, Rebin, for the introduction for the health and safety. I'm now going to introduce the programme of the event. We hope that everyone is okay for photographs and videoing. If not, please see me. People will be starting to come around 10:30, so from now, in the next half an hour. Please network and monitor yourselves for the time being. The Mayor of Oldham will be arriving at 11 AM and it will be here until 12:15. There will be a tour of our facilities during the event. And to make sure to ask everyone to have a look because it's great. Mohammed Sawa, who's at the back, CEO of our centre, will present the projects and partnership opportunities that you can have here. We will be requesting every service here to do a 2-minute speech right here about the services and the great work that you do in Oldham and around Oldham. We would be grateful if you could fill in the event feedback forms that are on the chairs, and also fill in the potential partnership forms just to work with us. And we will arrange a meeting to talk about this further. Food will be available from 12:15 and it's great, so make sure you get that. Our CEO, Mohammed Sawa, who's at the back, will present the project later on. And again, thank you all for attending and supporting each other to make a positive change for residents of Oldham.
My name is Mohammed Sarwar. I'm the CEO for the centre here. Again, thank you so much for coming and supporting the event. It's all about you, what we want from each other, to support each other. I'm going to go through the program very quickly so that you understand about the organization and the purpose of the event today as well. Thank you. The purpose of the event is to support Oldham services to the residents of Oldham, introduce CWTC, which stands for Centre of Wellbeing, Training and Culture, supporting Community Link project, which is and centre facilities and resources available for residents living in Oldham, an opportunity to engage in future discussion of potential partnership, working with CWTC and amongst each other, and to ask the residents how we collectively help Oldham service providers to meet their needs, get involved and build their resilience, particularly with the impact of cost of living. Just a brief background of the centre. Centre of Wellbeing, Training and Culture is a registered charity organisation helping to make positive changes through employability skills, health awareness, wellbeing cafe, cost of living workshops, community networking events, basic IT, spoken English, visits to places of interest, Greg's outlet, food, work placements, media skills, Get Connected, community podcast and YouTube channel. You think we've taken on the world? We work with the related services to provide information and advice to deliver a holistic and person-centered approach for disadvantaged young adults and older people. The organization itself is 30 years old. I'm the founder, very difficult to let go. So we moved from Rochdale about 3.5 years ago. And not just because we're here, it's a fantastic place to be in. And so was Rochdale. They made the organization, but it's a privilege to be here and to get the support from the council, from the Action Together, from the NHS, from the training providers here, and you'll get to hear some of the people who are actually working with us. And what we're asking you today is to sign up your life with us. Register your interest, so there'll be forms on your seats, and some forms are available to register on the activities that we offer, and importantly the partnerships that we want to increase and establish, because without each other's supports, I think it's about making that greater impact and making the difference. And some fantastic work are happening in the borough. And it's about connecting with each other, sharing those resources. And I know, for example, when people walk through here, we're sold. I know that. So please, let's visit each other, see what we do and how we can share, lots of good things with our service users. Okay, now I'm going to ask each of your service to come on, and I always put you on the deep end, don't I?
My name's Martin Sutton, Positive Steps, charity on Union Street. I think you've seen the nice building on Union Street, and we have Paige, our volunteer assistant today, is looking for a gardener volunteer would like to come and redo our garden at the front of the building. That's why Paige is here today, aren't you, Paige? I'm here just to sell Positive Steps. Positive Steps has been a charity since 1999, based on Union Street in 2004, and we run a number of services, so it's early intervention and prevention, youth justice service, career service, young carer service, alternative provision for secondary school students.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Zahid and I'm a genetic outreach worker. I've been in my role and my job for about 8 years now. This is a project that's funded by Oldham Public Health and it used to be IC Integrated Care. Now my role is to raise awareness of genetic conditions, particularly in the South Asian community, inform people of genetic services and try and encourage them to engage, because statistics show that people from the South Asian community, it's a service that they don't take up.
I'm Ruxana, and we are under the same umbrella of Home Start Host, which stands for Home Start Oldham, Stockport, Tameside, and nearly 3 years now in Bolton as well. I cover Oldham as well as Farida. We both cover Oldham, and you cover Tameside as well, don't you? I do. Yeah. So we support families who've got children under 5, vulnerable families, and we believe that early years count, so we want to make a difference with those families. Families can self-refer, but often they're referred by other professionals, health visitors, midwives, doctors, teachers even. So we're always looking for volunteers that help us to support these families, in-house support, for about 2 hours a week. It's only 2 hours and we're always looking, so I'm going to spot somebody today. I'm hoping to get something out of today. But yeah, if you're interested, please let us know. My work is in Oldham, so if you live in Oldham, your work will be in Oldham as well. We support you throughout your journey with us. We train you, and regular supervisions, you get to meet other volunteers. We have group supervisions, individual supervisions, and you get to meet lots of people. So if you're interested, come and see me. I've got some leaflets if you just want to take a leaflet from me, and we'll take it from there.
I wear 2 hats in Home Start. Like Ruxana said, I work in Tameside. I'm a diversity parent infant mental health coordinator working with families, specifically with our diverse community, BME mums, supporting them who may be expecting up to the child is 2 years old. And for Thursday and Friday, which is today, I'm a parent infant peer supporter, supporting mums or families who are breastfeeding or who may be expecting and thinking about breastfeeding. And in that role, we support mums over the phone, home visit, and also in Tameside Hospital and Oldham Antenatal, Royal Oldham Hospital. I am currently delivering antenatal, supporting our Bengali and Urdu speaking mums.
Hi, I'm Jane. I work for Action Together. I have my prompt today because I'm slightly under the weather and it took me a bit to remember my name. So, I work for Action Together. We usually have bright pink hoodies like this, so if you ever see any of us with this, feel free to come up to us and chat to us. Our work is with a local infrastructure organisation for Oldham, Rochdale and Tameside, which is a bit of a mouthful, but it basically means we're here to help any community action that's taking place. So if you have a community idea, if you're an individual with a community idea, come to us, chat to us. If you're a social enterprise or a community voluntary faith organisation and you need a little bit of support, come to us. If you want to network, come to us. We will do anything across Oldham, Rochdale and Tameside. The only thing I don't like doing is painting, and we have been asked to do that before now as well. We have various departments. We've got the volunteer department, which as it says, helps with volunteering. So if you're an organisation and want volunteers, or if you're a volunteer and you want a placement, we can help with that. We have funding, the One Oldham Fund, which is partnership between different organisations such as Oldham Council. So we have funding that's available. Have I missed anything? Oh, and we are based in the wonderful building of Positive Steps. And it is a really nice building. Come in, and it would be really good if the front of it looked a little bit prettier, and maybe we had someone who was into horticultural here that could possibly work with them.
Like who?
No idea, I'm not mentioning any names. Yeah, if you need me, I'm sat over in the corner. I have leaflets, and I'm available to come and talk to groups and organisations whenever you need me.
I am Janed. I'm with Talkmind. I work as a lived experience forum coordinator. So my role is to work with people with lived experience of mental health, get them involved in community projects, get them involved in healthcare service providers, and also look for volunteering opportunities for them.
So my name's Kim. I've been a community worker for all my life really, and Spark is new, so it's new in the name but not in the people that support us. So we're a collective of 10 people who all want to make a difference in Oldham. Go on our website, it is up to date, and you'll find out some of the information that we're going to be needing. We want to host a men's event, really conscious that a lot of the work that we're doing at the minute is around women and women's mental health. We run a young leaders programme, but we're really interested in doing some more work with men. So if anyone is interested in being part of our men's event, then please get in touch. But we're just about making a difference in Oldham. We are based in Fittonale, but we want to branch out and hopefully work with a lot of you in here. And yourself?
I'm Lee Harland. I'm from Oldham College, just across the way, that way. Not the sixth form, and I'm here to talk, you know. Just, these are the rivals, guys. And we're not really. So I'm from Oldham College. We have about 5,000 students each year at the college. We are just across the road. We have the majority of students are 16 to 18 year old. We do have adult courses as well. If you want any information on courses, we've got some leaflets with us today. Just please come and talk to myself or Gareth. In terms of my role, I've been at the college too long, I think 15 years. I know I don't look that old, but I have been there that 15 years. Gareth's new to my team, so we're the work experience team, and it's our job to get all them 5,000 students, or the majority of them, some work experience or volunteering opportunities.
Hi everyone, my name's Jan. I work for Great Places. I'm based at the Primrose Centre in Oldham. I've been there since it opened. I'm looking at the list of organisations here. We partner with a lot of the organisations here. Action Together, the social prescribing team. We've got some volunteers at the centre that do fantastic work. Let me think, SAWN, they're older, there's loads. Positive Steps, yeah, they come in on a Thursday. We have drop-in sessions. Madlow run a youth club on Thursday evenings. We're working with Oldham Green Hill, Sports and Recreation. We have sewing classes. The Chai Ladies run a Bollywood dance session on Monday mornings, which is really well attended. And we're looking to be working with Togmind and trying to think who else. There's a few others that are starting very soon in October. So I'm really hoping that we can look at working together, because we do all sorts at the centre. There's so many different classes and groups. We have a free meal every Tuesday evening, the Food Cycle Hub. I don't know if any of you have heard it. They're based in Manchester. We're the only area that they have a free meal in Oldham, and they come and provide a 3-course vegetarian meal at 6 o'clock Tuesday evenings. It's for anyone. So if you know of anyone that's in need of a meal, that's struggling financially, they can come along. There's no criteria, it's just open for anyone. So it'd be nice to see any of you want to call in, even if you just want to come and have a brew, come and have a chat with me. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name's Warren and I'm the Senior Community Engagement Officer for an organisation called Maximus. Maximus are delivering the Refugee Employability Programme across the Northwest. The Refugee Employability Programme is a Home Office programme that's been running for about a year now. It's a 2-year programme, so we've got 1 more year to go on it, with the possibility of an extension on the programme. And it's specifically for refugees who've been granted leave to remain in the country. Once they've been granted leave to remain in the country, they can come to us, come on our programme, which is for 12 to 18 months. And within that 12 to 18 months, what we'll do is we will assign them a case worker who will meet them once a fortnight, build up their job skills, skills, help them look for jobs, put them on job websites, help them build up a CV, help them apply for jobs, link them in with people in the volunteer sector. If they want to do any volunteering to help with their CV, we do that. Alongside that, we have English tutors who will meet them once a fortnight again, and it's more of a bespoke programme for the English lessons, where we'll try and build the English lessons around what sort of work it is they want to get involved in. And again, that runs for 12 months. If somebody gets into work, we have a 6-month in-work support programme as well, where we'll link with the employer, and if there's any issues between the employer and the service user, we can help iron those out. And that's Maximus and the Refugee and Vulnerability Programme. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Beata from Citizen Advice, from Energy Team. I'm an energy champion and spreading the informations and workshops and events about everything related to cost of living, energy crisis, smart GB, and eco schemes, insulations that provides obviously future for the future of our homes. At Citizen Advice, obviously we provide more than just energy advice. We do benefit advice, income maximization, we do debt advice, we do what do we do? What else do we do? We do quite a lot. So come and see us in communities, over the phone, or on the WhatsApp, or online. You can see all sorts of information there, and where we are in communities. Come and visit us, and yeah. Thank you.
Hi everyone, thank you for having us here today. So my name's Caroline, and we're from an organisation called the Clinical Research Network. Basically we're the research arm of the NHS, and the way that our organisation works, so we support research taking place in hospitals, but we have a really big focus at the moment at trying to take research out into the community. So I think when you think of research, people think of hospitals, they think of drug development, and think about people in white coats. So we want to try and tackle that and get rid of that perception of research and take research to people to make it easier for people to take part and have that opportunity to know what research is taking place. So there's a whole host of different research opportunities. There's questionnaires, there's focus groups, there's new devices, and there's pretty much, if you're interested in taking part in some research, there will be something for everyone to take part in. We love coming out to different community events and raising that profile and that awareness. So if anyone does want to link up with us, if there's any other upcoming events, we would love to come along. I'll pass over to my colleague Emily that will just mention about a study that we've brought with us today called Genes and Health that people can take part in if they want to.
Hello everybody, I'm from Madlow Youth Zone, can't miss me. Just in case you don't know what Madlow does, Madlow is a youth zone, so it's a safe space for young people where they come and engage in activities. So it starts from the age of 8 all the way to 19. Most of the sessions are in the evening from 6:30 till 9 or 10 depending on the age group. There's so many activities going on. We've got a climbing wall, dance studio, gym, we've got boxing studio, so there is so much going on. So get your young people signed on. Thank you.
Thank you, Mohammed, and thanks for the invite. It's great to see so many people here today. In terms of what I do in public health, so I'm Public Health Commissioning Officer, and in a nutshell, I'm responsible for the design and development and planning of public health services, and some of them are here today to talk about what they do and how we can signpost and refer people into the services. In terms of some of the work that happens here, Mohammed does quite a lot of great work in terms of empowering young people, improving their quality of life, and he's done quite a lot of work in terms of promoting our commission services as well through his webinars, which we're grateful about because it supports health promotion and it's about that awareness raising. So thank you for the great work, and if you want to find out about any of the commission services, some of them are here today. I'm happy for you to come and approach and talk to me about it as well. And we've got Rashad at the back as well, who's from ABL Health. He's going to talk about the Stop Smoking project that we've got. Thank you, and keep up all the great work.
I'm Rashad. Actually, I'm a stop smoking practitioner with ABL Health, Your Health Oldham. So we are working with integrated services with weight management stuff and stop smoking services. We are running Swap to Stop scheme actually. So what it is actually, it is for those people who are smokers and we want them to swap
smoking with vaping actually. So this is a good initiative taken by UK government, and we are collaborating with them. So if you think or if you need to talk to me about health related issues, because smoking gives you much more problem, we need to understand the scenario of the smoking, as we were addicted with the power of nicotine that takes from the combustion element of the smoking, and what we giving with the vape actually a pharmaceutically clear nicotine to you. So it's the same or similar thing. Don't think of that vape is similar to the smoking, because vape giving you some good thing as compared to smoking. It gives you 4200 carcinogen chemicals, and that gives you cancer, and it's terrifying. And with the stats, billions of youngsters dying every year.
My name is Agatha, and I am from SAWN, Support and Action for Women's Network. We offer services. We do have asylum seekers, refugees, people living with cancer and their loved ones to come and get the support and how to support each other. We do have sewing sessions. Women come and learn how to sew, make their own clothes. We also have women in business. We empower women to do any kind of business they want, to have a business coach that coaches them. You all understand, when you've been in the asylum system or a refugee, literally your dreams die. Everything about you don't feel like you can do anything anymore. But we start from somewhere where we put women in business to at least find something to do for themselves. And we have we support people with no recourse to public funds. We have housing where some asylum seekers who are refused and they cannot be accommodated in the home office houses. We do provide for especially those that are not married, that are just living by themselves. We have a house that houses them, and we have a furniture hub. Most of you have come to SAWN to get some furniture for your people. We do provide that. We have peer support. This one happens every Tuesday, so it's more like our birthday. This is a day women just come in. We can remove our wigs, lashes off, and just be ourselves. And we have SAWN Choir. Some of you have seen us. We've come to entertain you. So if you'd like us to come and sing, you can hear the Beyonce voice. And we also support women that have gone through domestic abuse. And we have also Agatha Space. So I put this at the last because this is the project I run. Agatha Space is a safe space for African women living with HIV. We've just received funding from Action Together to raise awareness in Oldham. So most of the young ones that have been referred to me, they're teenagers. And it's because when they reach that age, they're so excited. Let me go and try it. In the end, they've got it. So I am really interested to come to your places and teach your young ones about HIV. Not just young ones, but everywhere. I would like to meet you. I would like to come and teach your stuff yourself. Because it's time. People think HIV is gone. It's not gone. But the good thing is, there's medication that stops it transmitting. But you need to know this information. I can see you. You're looking at me. We work with, who's here from the Council of Commissioning? Moza. Yeah, we do work with Moza. We do provide the services in Oldham. So I'd really want to come and talk to you, chat with your young ones, because we're in this together. I also, last one before I forget, I'm also working on another project. Some of you have seen the YouTube that we did with Muhammad. And we're working on a Power to Prosper campaign. This is a campaign looking at the systemic cause of the poverty in our communities, because normally we do provide food banks, we provide any kind of immediate support to people, but where is this poverty coming from? So we want to use research and find out where this poverty is coming from, and we need to get to the bottom of it. So the research, we're involving the communities. We're not just going to come in the community and talk and take the data and go. No, we want the communities to be part of it and see the end of it. Thank you.
Yeah, we've just literally finished our 2-hour Oldham Today programme, which was live from here today, so everybody's famous. All those applause have been heard by, well, around about 250,000 people across Oldham and East Manchester. Yeah, thank you. So that's wonderful. So thank you. Very briefly, I'm sure everybody knows who and what Oldham Community Radio is or are. Hands up. No, I'll bore you to pieces then for about a minute. So, first of all, we're a voluntary organisation, so we fit in this room just like everybody else does here, not for profit. We don't get funding other than what everybody in this room is very familiar with trying to get from grants and things like that. And we all know that that large cake of pots of money is becoming ever smaller. So the best thing that we find is that if people spread the word, we live in a very heavy social media centric world these days, and a lot of people forget traditional media.
Hello everyone, I'm Andy, I'm here with Anita and we're from InclusiveBytes. Like yourselves, we're a social enterprise. We only set up in January, but most of you have known us for a long time. We all do all kinds of interesting things. The aim of InclusiveBytes is actually to help you do more with digital. It's basically geeks like me who want to do something worthwhile, students from Oldham College that are desperate for experience and to build a portfolio so they can get on with their careers, and social enterprises like you that do amazing work. So what have we done in the last 9 months? Well, we build websites for social enterprises for £30 a month that are accessible and multi-language and tick all the boxes for all the things you need. We help charities get Google grants, which is worth £7,000 a month of free advertising. We do consulting on technology with organisations. We've so far saved about £15,000 for local organisations. And we do training on anything even remotely techie, from 3D printing to digital marketing to building banana pianos with children. Our goal is basically that you lot put us out of business. We want to make Oldham the most digitally inclusive town by upskilling you so we're not needed. So if anyone wants to talk to me, if anyone wants to learn a bit more, then just give us a shout. We're easy to find. Thank you.
Talking about work experience and skills and younger people and everything, I think Oldham Sixth Form College fits in the best within this theme. Sorry, I'm very sorry.
Don't be causing any fights.
No, it's all love. Cheers. So I'm just going to briefly talk about, I know I'm really conscious of the time, we don't want to keep him sat there for too long. But we do loads of things for younger people. I was a student before my apprenticeship. I'm Mehroon and I'm part of the work experience team actually. And we set up placements for our students. We go into the businesses and we see how they're doing and how our students really enjoy doing this. Like, for example, Lucas, he's an example. He was a perfect student. He was really talkative, and then you see him how he's upgrading his skills and how good he's doing right now, thanks to Mohammed accommodating him and everyone. Yeah, everyone.
Thank you very much for having me, guys. I don't usually do this, you know. This is the first time I've been invited to like a gathering of this sort. I'm Aki Rahman. I'm a mountaineer, social media, content creator. I don't know what you would call it. I do a lot of things, but one of my main things is I'm a brand ambassador for UKIM, who are a charity that have been established since 1962. And what I do is I climb mountains, and I raise funds for them and promote the charity. Personally, I also promote health and well-being. I'm trying to get people out from their couches to go out and run and stuff, and go into the outdoors and look after their health and well-being, because it's not just physically beneficial, it's also mentally stimulating.
But I would like to introduce our the Mayor of Oldham, Councillor Zahid Chauhan, to say a few words, especially listening to all this.
I've been warned few words, so I suppose I'll take a hint, so I need to be very brief. First of all, thank you very much for giving me opportunity to be here and bringing actually cream of Oldham here. So I know most of you, or many of you, in different capacities. I've been to your places, I've met Kim, and I keep giving the example on various platforms where I met a young girl who wanted to open a home salon, and I asked her how much it will cost, and she said £1,000. Someone who wanted to have his own business from back of the van to have a mobile valeting business. I was the one who actually brought this genetic research into Greater Manchester, so I was the first volunteer to have a swab, and 50,000th one in the country. working with Professor Bill Newman because I was so passionate about it. So each group in one way or another way, Positive Steps here who promised me cycles, but I'm still looking for people who want to cycle. And Aki, obviously, who inspires all the youngsters here. I don't think I can climb the not mountains, but Mount Everest, but I'm sure I might go for a walk with you. I think the purpose of repeating all this is what you see in this room is a good representation of our society, of our town. So then there is a natural question you want to probably ask yourself is what sort of society we want to live in and what is our societal objective. So do you want to live in a society where everyone is struggling, no one cares, people being divided based on race, religion, color, gender, whatever you call it? I think there are more sort of like reasons to be divided probably nowadays than united. Or do you want to live in a society where we look after each other, irrespective of our beliefs, religion, we tolerate each other, we'll be respectful to each other, we support each other, we'll pull people up rather than pushing them down. So what do you need then to achieve that? So you need a human force starting from an individual human being who is gonna contribute to that society. Now that human being needs to be a skilled person, and that's unfortunately is lacking. So when I'm sure my colleagues from Mind will tell you that there's a very clear link between mental health and your financial welfare. And financial welfare, no one is gonna give you money, neither state, neither anyone else. Unfortunately or fortunately, you have to earn it. Now you can earn it by only acquiring skills. That's where your Oldham College will come. So I was about to say Oldham Sixth Form, but just remember, I don't want to get in trouble. But that's where your skills hubs will come. You know, I might need help someone from our tech guys to how to not change the passwords or find some quick fix of storing all the passwords. But I'm just saying you have all the components here. So what is lacking is that networking. Now I was really hoping to actually network here today, but obviously there's not much time left for me to network. But I'm sure you can approach me, and I'm passionate about charity. I'm passionate about developing that human assets, and I'm passionate about my town, to develop this town, and I'm passionate about youngsters. You know, I said this yesterday in an event, if you are born in Oldham, to find a work experience is significantly harder than if you are born in South Manchester. So what is the reason? Because we as community, as businesses, as society, as organizations are not coming together. And reason is, it's not that we don't want to come together. I think that sort of like those places, those network places where people come together are not there. So I'm really pleased to see this. I see this as one of those places where we will actually work together, we will create pathways together, we will help people to come up, get out of the poverty, get out of the mental health issues, succeed and achieve. Everyone got talent and potential. The reason they don't achieve is because there's no one there to mentor them. So I believed, and that's my personal belief, you can achieve anything in life if you want to. And I think ingredients are hard work, bit of a guidance, and support. And if you can bring those three ingredients together, everyone can achieve everything. And with that hope, I sincerely hope you guys will continue contributing. You will work together, and I think that's so important. That's working together and supporting each other, helping people to develop skills. I'll give you a simple example. I had someone who was looking for a job, and I said, sorry, I can't give you a job, but I have work where I can give you some experience, train you up. You can learn things, invest your time. And that person developed their CV there, learned the skills. Literally like 6 weeks later, they got a job in a GP surgery because they were already trained. And that's sort of like, it's our job to invest in that and have systems in place where every child who leaves schools is being tracked literally. Whether they want to develop skills, they want to have apprenticeship, they want to have further studies, they want to, whatever they want to do, they should be tracked until they get into the end of that journey. And then you will develop a society which is a caring society, and these youngsters will give something back, and hopefully that cycle of kindness and caring attitude will start. Sorry, I'm not going to bore you more, but really delighted to be here. Thank you very much for inviting me.
What we mentioned about work placements and the skills and what could happen to them, I'd like to bring in Adam. He'll say a few words. What does it actually mean in practice?
Hi, my name is Adam. I'm the administrator here for the Centre of Wellbeing Training and Culture. I've been here for about 6.5 months now. And before that, I was part of the Prince's Trust and their 12-week work programme. I had bad experiences in my past with work placements, with work environments. I was mistreated. But luckily, I had a work placement here for 2 weeks. And Mohammed saw something in me that I hadn't seen in a long time. He gave me confidence that I never had. And he gave me something to work towards. And after them 2 weeks, he talked to my manager. And within a month, I was starting my part-time work here as meeting so many new people, seeing so many new programs, seeing how a charity works and how it brings Oldham as one. And I've seen work placements from Oldham Sixth Form College, from Oldham College, and like you said before about Lucas, a man who came into here with not much to look for, not much to fight for, not much that he wanted to be doing, and after he was here, he was one of our best work experiences. He was training other people, and it was shown as he got an award at the Oldham Business Awards. And I think people need to look more at work placements and look at our centre and see what we can do to benefit the young people in Oldham. Thank you.
What did you think about CWTC community networking event today?
Once again, an absolutely brilliant morning event. It's so nice to see all these various groups in Oldham get together under one roof. Always a pleasure.
Were you able to establish networking opportunities?
Yes, absolutely. We were lucky to be able to broadcast our morning programme on Oldham Community Radio live from here. So lots of people who were not only networking in CWTC on site managed to get their messages outside to listeners to Oldham Community Radio as well.
What worked well and what didn't?
What worked well and what didn't? Everything worked well, I think. It was really nice to hear that great music at the end as well. Yeah, fantastic.
Which activity would you like to take up at CWTC?
Which activity? Oh, I don't know if I could do. If I could choose one, it would probably have to be to learn how to play those drums at the end. They were brilliant.
What suggestions do you have for improving future?
I don't know, because I think CWTC have already got this great recipe for success already. It's well established. I know that it would be nice to have a big networking event to celebrate all the great work of the voluntary sector across Oldham, but that might be a watch this space.
What did you think about CWTC community networking event today?
It was really good. It was great to see so many partners out working together, supporting each other, and it was really informative.
Were you able to establish networking opportunities?
Yes, I was. It was good. There was a lot of different partnerships, different groups that I'm already working with, but there's quite a few that I'm not, and some of them I've been able to approach and see if we can meet up and look at working together in the future.
What worked well and what didn't?
I think it all worked well. I mean, it was good to see so many people out, but it was warm in there, so it'll be great if there's another session next year where it's a lot bigger venue and there's more organisations that attend.
Which activity would you like to take part at CWTC?
Well, I did meet with Mohammed last week, and we are looking at maybe doing some music sessions, music and clapping at the centre. But yeah, hopefully we'll just meet together and look at what sessions we can organise.
What suggestions do you have for improving future community networking?
What?
Any suggestions for improving?
No, just keep doing what they're doing. Everyone's doing a great job, and it's all new to me. I only met Mohammed last week. I didn't have much idea of what CWTC was about, so it was really good, and the work they're doing is fantastic.
What did you think about CWTC community networking event today?
I think it went really well. I think loads of people started networking really well, and like for example me, I got Bobby from where is she from? Spark, to get some work experience placements for our students. So that was really good.
Were you able to establish networking opportunities?
Yeah, so that's what I just said. So, yeah, me and Bobby had a really good chat about what our students could do for Spark, and I think that was really helpful for Oldham Sixth Form College.
What worked well and what didn't?
I think what worked well is that everyone tried to network with each other. What didn't is I didn't think it'd be as popular as it was. Maybe if the venue was a bit bigger.
Which activity would you like to take up on and CWTC?
Which activity?
Yeah.
Probably just talking to Mohammed and trying to find more placements for our students for work experience.
Any suggestions for improving in future?
Well, no, I think everything's fine. I think everyone needed just a bigger space. But apart from that, nothing much. Yeah, everything was fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
What do you think about CWTC Community Networking event today?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. There's a lot of organisations here around Oldham and surrounding areas. Some that I never ever heard of. So it was good to network and learn about the different things that are happening in the community.
Were you able to establish networking opportunities?
Yeah, as soon as I got here, got myself a brew and got round and spoke to people.
What worked well and what didn't?
I think it all worked well. Been to many events over the years, and I think it was run smoothly.
Which activity would you like to take a part in?
Project Free. I'm involved in it, so I'll continue to be involved in it. Thank you.
Do you have any last questions? Sorry. Do you have any suggestions for us to improve in future?
Maybe a bigger room.
What did you think about the CWTC Community Networking event today?
It was really, really useful. The group that I'm working with, Project Free, we're completely new to Oldham, so it was a great chance to hear from all the fabulous community groups that are established in Oldham, and to hear about what they're doing and what they can offer. And it'll really help us, I guess, kind of get to know and understand the area and the communities that we're going to be working with.
Were you able to establish networking opportunities today?
Yeah, definitely able to. Lots of great networking opportunities. We've collected various names and numbers with some fantastic offers to help us and help the communities that we'll be working with.
What worked well and what didn't?
What worked well was, I think, hearing from all the different community groups and the work that they're doing and what they can offer. I think all of it worked really well. I suppose if I had any feedback for what could be improved, it was just like there was a lot of people, and at times it felt maybe a little bit crowded. Maybe kind of looking at whether a bigger venue would be needed for any future events. But really enjoyable, great food as well, great company. Yeah, really enjoyed it.
Any activity you would like to take a part in?
Yeah, but like the stuff I found really interesting was the offer about people hosting their own community events and maybe like training and support around that. Also the media stuff. Kind of the offer around kind of helping people that want to put out their own media and podcasts and stuff.
It's brilliant as usual. I've been to a few of these now, and every time there's somebody new to meet and network with. We tie in with everybody, so my job is about getting students work experience, and it's just brilliant because we can meet new organisations, new voluntary stuff, and we get on really well with them all, and it helps us with our placements.
Were you able to establish network opportunities?
Yeah, absolutely. We did really well today. We met lots of new companies that we've not worked with, and then tied back in with ones we work with quite a lot. So we've got lots and lots of leads from it today. Yeah.
What worked well and what didn't?
I think it always works well that every kind of organisation gets a turn on the stage, although I have to do it, and we get to introduce what we do and kind of get ourselves out there and introduce ourselves, so that really works well. And then the networking bit, and I always do like the food as well.
Any activity you would like to take apart CWTC?
We work quite well in partnership with Mohammed, and it's really good. We have a lot of work experience stuff. We are going to try and get involved with a wellbeing cafe and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, hopefully we'll be moving forward with the partnership.